Tony Abreu here with Perceptive Outdoors. In this video, we're talking about different ways to power your Sightmark Wraith HD. Coming up. All right, so here we have the Sightmark Wraith HD. This one is the 4x16 and it's currently mounted to just an upper right now. I used this when I had it sighted in on a 300 blackout. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because I see a lot of people on the Facebook groups and online that ask a lot of questions about, what are people using to power their Sightmark Wraith. So the Sightmark Wraith does not come with an internal battery. Basically, you got a spot right here, you take it off, and it holds 4 AA batteries in this spot right here. Now, when I first got this scope, I put four AA batteries in there, just regular Duracells, and they barely lasted 3 hours. So I'm going to recommend that you not use those batteries. I mean, I would think that you could use lithiums and they would last a lot longer, but you got your 4 battery hole right here. But what I found was different ways to power it. Well, what I found the best way, I mean, there's multiple ways. So let's talk about that for a second. Number one, you can put the AA's in there, or you can buy these. These are called Kentli batteries. These are some kind of lithium polymer hybrid battery, and they actually are 3.7 volts, but they can run as 1.5 volt if you run them like a AA. But when you charge them, you actually charge them on this special charger, and they charge up like 3.7 volts. And basically, this is like 40 bucks, I think, on Amazon. There'll definitely be a link below. I am an affiliate for Amazon, so if you buy through my link, I'll make a little bit of money. They don't charge you anymore. But I just wanted to talk about these because if you like, not having anything extra on your scope and just putting these in there and keeping a sleek look on your scope, these are definitely the ones for you. Also, just to give you a quick note on that, these are 3,000 milliwatt hours. So basically, they're the highest rated battery in the form of a AA that you can get. There isn't any higher than that. And with all 4 of them in there, they will power this scope when fully charged for over 7 hours. I think it's closer to 8 or over 8, but I know for a fact it'll go over 7, no problem at all. So I really like that aspect. And if you go buy a pack of 48 batteries for 20 bucks, I mean, by the time you pay for this will pay for itself easily. So Kentli batteries, that's the first option. The second option, this is a 5,000 milliamp hour battery pack. It's basically a USB pack. It has a USB-C input for charging it, and then it also has just a regular USB output. So you would plug it in here like so, and then you could either put it on a rail if you had a rail attachment, or you can put it on the top rail as long as you're not using the top rail for for your light, which I don't recommend doing anyways. But you put it right up there, screw it down, tighten it up, and this is just a quick release mount. And then you can put it, you have to plug it in over here with a USB. Probably better if you have a 90-degree USB mount, but to put it in there, and that'll power the scope as well. Now this is a 5,000 pack, and I haven't really used this, but I would imagine it's going to be way longer than this because it's bigger as far as the actual capacity of the battery. So I'm thinking it's going to be probably over 10 hours in my opinion, but I've never done that. Wait, hold up. So originally I said that this battery pack, the Aukey 5000, would go like 10 plus hours or something, and that's not true. I just kind of assumed that because of the amount of, I guess you could say, capacity that this has. But I actually tested it, and I tested it 3 different times, and it took me 3 different times because it would go and it would go and it would go, and then I would forget about it and it would run out. So anyways, on the 3rd time, I finally got it figured out, and it ran just under 8.5 hours. It powered the Sightmark Wraith. So this 5000 Aukey pack will power the Sightmark Wraith just under 8.5 hours. So just wanted to share that so that I'm giving you the correct information. And with that being said, back to you, Tony. But I have another one that I'll share with you in a second. So that's the second option. And by the way, this you can find on Amazon as well. It's a 2-part order deal. I'll have a link in the description below as well for that. It's relatively inexpensive. But again, you know, if you don't care about having the extra stuff on your scope, this is a good option. And it gives you a lot more power than this can give you. So that's the second option. And then the third option, this is a 10,000 milliamp hour battery pack. It's basically the size, as far as this way goes, the size of a credit card. It's a little bit thicker than a credit card. And I have actually tested this multiple times on the scope as far as how long it will run. And basically there will be a link in the description as well for this pack. And this pack is something that I kind of, I guess, created and modified, and I'm selling these on my website, Perceptive Outdoor Gear, but there'll be a link in the description below to get that and the actual power cable. You can again put it on top of the scope. It's relatively lightweight. There, it's on there. Then you would just plug it in and you're good to go. You just have to push the button and turn the scope on and you're good to go. This will power your scope for over 15 hours. I know I got to 15 multiple times, but after 15, I kind of couldn't keep track of it because of work and everything else, and it was going like over 12 hours. But I know it's over 15 hours, no problem. So it's lightweight. All of these are relatively lightweight. It really just depends on what you're looking for it. But you know, none of these scopes come with batteries, and these are all just great options. So again, check the link in the description below to see which one fits you best. And that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you like this video or want to see more like it, please smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and click the notification bell to get all the notifications so you're aware whenever I'm dropping new videos. And if you have any questions about any of this stuff, drop a comment below. And other than that, I guess we'll see you on the next video.